How to talk English without thinking. Part 1. Many people feel nervous when they speak English. This is very normal. You want to speak clearly, but something stops you. Maybe you worry about grammar. Maybe you forget words. Maybe you are afraid to make mistakes. These things happen to many English learners. You are not alone. Imagine this: you are at a restaurant. The waiter asks, "What would you like to drink?" You want to say, "I'd like a coffee, please." But your brain starts to think too much. You ask yourself, should I say "I want" or "I'd like"? Do I need to say "please"? What if I say it wrong? While you are thinking, the waiter is waiting. You feel nervous. Then maybe you say nothing or just point at the menu. You feel bad after. This is a very common problem. You know the words. You understand the question, but your brain is too busy. It's thinking about too many things at the same time. Speaking English is not just about knowing words. It is also about feeling free to speak. When you think too much, you get stuck. Your brain becomes slow, you feel stress, and the words do not come out. This is called overthinking. Overthinking means you think too much, you worry too much, and this stops you from speaking. Let's look at another example. You are in an English class. The teacher asks, "What did you do yesterday?" You know the answer. You went shopping. You want to say, "Yesterday I went shopping." But your brain starts to panic. Is it go or went? Do I need to use to? Should I say yesterday at the beginning or at the end? After all this thinking, you are too late. Another student answers. You miss your chance. Later, you feel sad. You tell yourself, "I knew the answer. Why didn't I speak?" This is the power of overthinking. It stops you before you even try. But here's the good news. You can change this. You can learn to speak English more easily without so much fear and stress. Here is something very important to remember. Native speakers make mistakes too. That's right. English speakers from the US, UK, Australia, and other countries also say the wrong thing sometimes. They forget words. They say and They correct themselves. This is normal. Have you ever heard someone say, "Yesterday I was going to the store, but then I forgot my wallet"? This is a normal way of speaking. It is not perfect, but it is natural. No one stops to check grammar while talking with friends. When you try too hard to speak perfectly, your English can sound slow, cold, or robotic. For example, "Yesterday I went to the store. I bought apples." This is correct, but it sounds like a robot. It does not sound natural. Now listen to this. "Yeah, I went to the store yesterday and picked up some apples." This is natural, it flows. The speaker is not stopping after every word. They are speaking with rhythm and confidence. So what is the secret? The secret is let go of fear, let go of perfection, trust yourself. You may ask, but how can I stop overthinking? Good question. First, you must understand why you overthink. You overthink because you want to do it right. You care about your English. That is a good thing. It means you are a serious learner. But caring too much can become a problem. When you are afraid of making mistakes, you stop yourself from speaking at all. Think about a child learning to speak. The child does not study grammar books. The child does not think, should I use past tense here? No, the child just talks. Sometimes they say funny things like, "I goed to the zoo." But adults don't laugh. They smile and help the child. And what happens? The child learns. They get better every day. Why? Because they are not afraid to try. They are not afraid to make mistakes. Adults can learn this way too. You are never too old to try. Many people say, "I will speak when I am fluent." But this is the wrong idea. You do not become fluent first. You become fluent by speaking. Speaking is the way to improve, even if it is not perfect. So when we say talk English without thinking, we do not mean speak without meaning. We mean don't stop every 2 seconds to check your grammar. Don't translate every word in your head. Don't be afraid of small mistakes. Just speak, just try. Let the words come out. Let's do one more example. You are talking with a friend. Your friend asks, "What do you like to do on weekends?" Instead of thinking, "Is it I like play football" or "I like to play football," should I say in weekends or on weekends? Just say something like, "I like play football, and I go to park with my dog." Is it perfect? No. Is it clear? Yes. Does your friend understand you? Yes. And that is the goal, to be understood, not to be perfect. You can fix the grammar later. But first, you must speak. You must practice. Speaking is like playing a sport. You can read about football all day, but to play, you must get on the field. English is the same. You must open your mouth and speak. In the next part, we will talk about the most common problems learners face, like translating, grammar fear, and fear of judgment, and how to stop them. But first, take a deep breath and say this to yourself. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to speak. And that's the first step to talking English without thinking. Part 2. In the first part, we talked about why overthinking stops us from speaking. Now we will look at 3 big traps that many learners fall into. We will also give simple stories and pictures in your mind, so each idea is easy to see. This part is longer, about 1,000 words, so take your time, read slowly, and imagine each scene. Trap 1. Translating in your head. What it is. Translating in your head means you build a sentence in your own language first, then try to turn it into English word by word. This feels safe, but it is slow and often wrong because languages do not match perfectly. A small story. Maria is from Brazil. She visits London and wants to buy a bus ticket. The seller asks, "Single or return?" In Portuguese, Maria would say, "Eu gostaria de uma passagem de ida e volta." She tries to change every word into English. I would like a pass of go and come back. The line behind her grows longer. Maria feels heat on her face. Finally, she only says, "2 tickets, please," even though she needs one. Later she laughs but also feels sad. She knew the words "1 return ticket," yet her mind was too busy translating. Why it happens. You learned English by using your first language as a bridge, so your brain thinks it must keep that bridge. But the bridge is slow traffic. Cars stop. People honk. You need a new road that goes straight in English. A quick picture. Imagine 2 boxes. One box is your language, one box is English. If every idea must jump from box 1 across a river into box 2, the idea gets wet and heavy. Sometimes it falls in and is lost. Better to start in box 2 right away. How to break the trap. Name what you see right now in English. Look at a red cup, a brown dog, a blue sky. Do this when you wash dishes or ride a bus. Use mini stories inside your head. For example, the boy runs, he is happy, he eats ice cream. Keep them short so you do not return to your first language. Set a tiny rule. For the next 5 minutes, no translation allowed. If words do not come, choose a simpler word and keep going. 5 minutes will grow to 10, then to a whole day. Trap 2. Grammar obsession. What it is. Grammar obsession is the need to be perfect. You pause to pick the right tense, the right article, even in a friendly chat. The conversation feels like a test, not a talk. A small story. Ahmed, an engineer from Egypt, meets new colleagues in a cafe. They ask, "How was your weekend?" Ahmed's brain opens a grammar book. Past simple, past perfect. Should I say I have gone or I went? He whispers. I have gone to the park. He worries so much that his voice is tiny. His coworkers smile kindly, but the talk moves on. Ahmed feels he missed a chance to join the team. Why it happens? School often gives marks for correct forms, not for good stories. So we learn that mistakes are bad. But real life is not a test. Real life is friendship, work, travel. Good stories matter more than clean grammar. A quick picture. Think of grammar like seasoning on food. A little salt makes soup tasty. Pour the whole box and the soup is ruined. Too much grammar thinking spoils your speech. How to break the trap. Switch focus. Instead of asking, "Is this tense right?" Ask, "Does my friend understand me?" Understanding is success. Use starter frames. Yesterday I, next week I will, I have never. These frames give you a ready structure so your mind is free to add details. Celebrate tiny mistakes. Each mistake shows you tried something new. Say, "Nice, I just stretched my English muscle." Trap 3. Fear of judgment. What it is. Fear of judgment is the worry that people will laugh, correct, or ignore you because of your accent or errors. The fear can make your voice small or keep you silent. A small story. Liang, a university student from China, visits New York. He stands in front of a pizza shop counter. The slices look delicious. The worker smiles. Liang plans to say, "1 slice of pepperoni and 1 bottle of water, please." But a thought pops up. My R sound is not good. The worker will laugh. Liang's heart races. He points to a random slice, nods, and pays quickly. Outside, he sees he got spinach pizza, which he hates. He realizes the worker never planned to judge him. This fear was his own shadow. Why it happens? Humans want acceptance. When we use our second language, we feel like children again, smaller, unsure. We try to hide mistakes to protect our pride. A quick picture. Imagine a big balloon marked fear. Each time you hold back a word, you blow more air into the balloon. Soon it is huge, blocking your view of the listener's friendly face. Let the air out. Speak, even if your voice shakes. How to break the trap. Friendly mirror practice. Talk to yourself in a mirror, smile at your own effort, and say encouraging words like, "Good job, keep going." Find patient partners. Talk with classmates, online language buddies, or kind coworkers who know you are learning. Remember the truth. Most listeners focus on your message, not your accent. Many will admire your courage because they cannot speak your language. Putting it all together. Picture a short dialogue showing all 3 traps, and the free version after fixing them. Scene 1 with traps. Friend, what do you like to do on Sundays? Learner, I how say I to play no I plays football. Wait, sorry, blushes. What went wrong? Learner tried to translate from native language. Learner stopped to check verb form. Learner feared friend would judge. Scene 2 without traps. Friend, what do you like to do on Sundays? Learner, I play football with my cousins. After that, we eat noodles. It's fun. This answer is simple, maybe not perfect, but clear, warm, and fast. The friend smiles and asks more. The conversation grows. A mini challenge to spot your trap. Right now, take 1 minute and think of a normal question you get in English. For example, where are you from? Or, what is your hobby? Speak and answer aloud while paying attention to your thoughts. Notice, did you translate first? Did you pause for grammar? Did you fear mistakes? Write the trap name on a small piece of paper or in your phone notes. Awareness is the first key. Do this exercise with 3 different questions. By naming the trap, you shine a light on it and darkness loses power. Gentle reminder. These traps are common and natural. They show you care about good English. But caring should feel light, not heavy. Smile at each trap like an old friend who visits too often. Say, "Thank you, but I have work to do," and move on with your conversation. In the next part, we will give practical strategies, shadowing, 1-minute freestyle, recording yourself, and more, that help you step over these traps and keep walking. For now, read this part again tomorrow and notice how the pictures and stories stay in your mind. The clearer the picture, the easier it is to change. Part 3. In parts 1 and 2, we looked at why overthinking happens and the 3 big traps: translating, grammar obsession, and fear of judgment. Now we move to the happy part, the tools. Below are easy mindsets and friendly strategies you can use every day. Everything is written in clear A2 English, and we add extra stories, pictures, and small tasks so you can feel each idea in real life. This part is about 1,000 words, so read slowly, imagine the scenes, and try the tasks as you go. Mindset Tip 1. Progress over perfection. The first mindset is simple: small steps beat perfect steps. Think of learning English like growing a little plant. You do not shout, "Grow faster." You give water, sun, and time. The plant grows a tiny bit each day, and soon it is tall. Your English is the plant, and every word you speak is water. Story picture. Diego from Mexico loves basketball. When he first played, he missed many shots. He did not quit. He kept shooting day after day. 1 year later, he could score from far away. Diego's coach never asked for perfect shots on day 1. He asked for practice. English works the same way. Missed shots, mistakes, are normal and useful. Tiny task. Keep a pocket notebook. Each day write 1 short line. Today I spoke English for 5 minutes. At the end of the week, count the lines. Feel proud of the progress, not the errors. Mindset Tip 2. Use it or lose it. You do not wait until you are ready to ride a bicycle. You climb on, wobble, and learn balance. Fluency grows from use, not from waiting. Story picture. Sarah from Italy wants to swim. She watches 10 YouTube lessons on swimming strokes but never enters the pool. One summer her friend pushes her gently into shallow water. She splashes, laughs, and in 1 afternoon learns more than in 10 videos. Speaking is the pool. Books are useful, but your mouth is the best classroom. Tiny task. Pick 1 daily activity: making tea, walking the dog, washing dishes. Promise to speak English aloud during that activity every day. Even 30 seconds counts. Mindset Tip 3. Mistakes are messages. A mistake is not a wall, it is a signpost. It shows where to grow next. When you say, "I buyed a ticket," you notice "buyed" feels wrong, so you look it up and learn "bought." Without the mistake, you may never look. Story picture. Chen from Taiwan says to a friend, "I look forward to meet you." The friend smiles and replies, "Almost perfect. Say to meeting." Chen writes it down and never forgets. One small mistake gave one new lesson. Tiny task. After each conversation, write one sentence you got wrong and the corrected version next to it. Review at night. The list becomes a treasure map to better English. 6 friendly strategies. With the right mindsets in place, let's add practical actions. Try one per day or mix them like colors in a painting. Strategy 1. Think in English. How describe simple things around you in English: big tree, warm sun, noisy bus. Later, add short thoughts. I am hungry. I need a break. Why? This stops translation. Your brain starts new roads inside English City. Example scene. You sit on a park bench. In your head you say, little bird jumps, old man reads a newspaper, cloud moves slowly. No one hears you, but your brain gets free training. Strategy 2. Shadowing. How? Choose a 1-minute video or podcast with clear speech. Play one sentence. Pause. Repeat in the same rhythm and emotion, like a shadow following a person. Why? You copy natural speed and music of English. Your mouth learns new shapes. Example. Watch a cooking video. The chef says, first chop the onions finely. You pause and echo, first chop the onions finely, trying to match tone. Do 5 sentences a day, your fluency muscle grows strong. Strategy 3. 1-minute freestyle. How? Set a timer for 60 seconds. Pick any topic, your breakfast, your pet, a funny dream, and talk nonstop. If you forget a word, use easy words to go around it. Why? You practice flow, not perfection. Speed beats hesitation. Example diary. Monday, my breakfast. Tuesday, my favorite song. Wednesday, my city at night. Listen after 1 month. You will hear more confidence and fewer long pauses. Strategy 4. Record and review. How? Use your phone to record a short talk. Later, listen with kind ears. Note one good point and one area to fix. Why? Many learners hate their recorded voice. But when you accept it, you control it. You also measure real growth. Story picture. Amira from Egypt records herself on day 1. Hello, my name is Amira. I like cats. The voice sounds shy. Day 30. Hi, I'm Amira, and today I'll tell you a funny cat story. The difference makes her smile wide. Strategy 5. Filler phrases. How? Learn small bridge words. Let me think. Well, you know. What I want to say is. Use them when your brain needs 2 seconds to find the next word. Why? Native speakers do this all the time. It keeps the conversation alive while you search. Mini role play. Friend, how was the movie? You, well, you know, the story was simple, but the music was great. The phrase, well, you know, buys you time while your brain chooses simple and great. Strategy 6. Describe, don't pause. If a word hides, describe it. Can opener, the thing you use to open cans. Elevator, the moving box that goes up and down in a building. Listeners will understand, and sometimes they will give you the word. A game idea. Write 10 daily objects on cards, turn them face down, pick one, and describe it without naming it. Your friend guesses. Fun and useful. Putting strategies into a day plan. Morning 2 minutes, while brushing teeth, think in English. Cold water, white foam, I brush my left side. Bus ride 5 minutes, shadow one short podcast about travel. Lunch break 1 minute, do a freestyle talk about your meal, record it. Evening walk 30 seconds, Use filler phrases while speaking to yourself. Let me think, I walked 3,000 steps today. Night review 2 minutes, listen to your lunchtime recording. Note one good point, I spoke loudly. Note one fix, I said bide, next time bought. Smile, sleep. Total practice time, under 10 minutes, yet powerful progress. Remember, learning English is a journey, not a race. Use the 3 mindsets like a warm coat. Small steps every day. Use the language now. Love your mistakes, they teach you. Add the 6 strategies like handy tools in your backpack. On foggy days, maybe you only use one strategy. On sunny days, you use all 6. Either way, you keep walking. In the next part, we will guide you through live speaking challenges and show how to build a daily habit that sticks. Until then, choose one mindset and one strategy from this list and test them today. Your English plant will get its water, and tomorrow you will see a tiny new leaf, proof that progress is already happening. Part 4. In the first 3 parts, you learned why overthinking happens, how to escape the 3 big traps, and which friendly strategies build real fluency. Now it is time for action. This last part shows you how to practice every day, how to speak even when you feel shy, and how to enjoy the journey. The language stays at A2 level, the ideas are simple, and the stories are clear. Read slowly, imagine each picture, and try the easy tasks. The whole part is about 1,000 words. 1. The 1-minute habit. Fluency is like a small fire. You must feed it every day, but the wood can be tiny. 1 minute of talking is enough to keep the fire alive. Why 1 minute? It is short, so you do not feel tired. It is easy to add to any busy day. It teaches your brain that speaking English is normal, not special or scary. Think of brushing your teeth. You do it even when you are late for work. Your 1-minute talk should feel the same, simple, quick, important. 2. Get ready in 4 quick steps. Choose a safe place. It can be your bedroom, a quiet street, even the shower. Set a timer on your phone for 60 seconds. Pick a topic before you press start. Easy topics: my breakfast, my best friend, my favorite song. Take 1 deep breath and smile. A smile tells your brain, this is fun. Example, Maria from Brazil stands on her balcony each morning. Birds sing. She sets her timer and talks about her plan for the day. After 1 week, her words come faster. 3. Challenge topic 1, my morning routine. When the timer starts, speak without stopping. If you forget a word, use a simple one. Below is a sample flow. Do not read it out loud when you practice. Use your own life details. I wake up at 7. I open the window and feel fresh air. Then I wash my face and brush my teeth. I make coffee and 2 slices of toast. While I eat, I watch short news videos. After that, I put on my blue shirt and black jeans. At 8, I leave the house and walk to the bus stop. Notice the short sentences, the everyday words, the small details. This is perfect A2 speaking. 4. Check and cheer yourself. When the minute ends, do 3 small things. Say 1 good point. I spoke the whole minute. Note 1 new word to add next time. Maybe alarm clock. Give a tiny reward. A smile, a stretch, or a sticker in your notebook. Ahmed, the engineer from Egypt, writes a green check mark on his calendar each day he completes the challenge. After 30 marks, he feels proud and sees real growth. 5. Challenge topic 2, a place I love to visit. Choose a place that makes you happy. It can be big Paris or small grandma's kitchen. Imagine you are there. Describe what you see, hear, smell, and feel. A short example. I love the old lighthouse near the sea. The walls are white and the door is bright red. I hear waves hitting the rocks and see gulls calling. The air smells salty and cool. When I stand at the top, I can see fishing boats like tiny toys. I feel calm and free. Feel how sensory words, white walls, salty air, paint a clear picture. They keep the minute moving. 6. Tiny object game. Some days you may feel bored with big topics. Try the tiny object game. Pick any small thing near you, a key, a spoon, a pencil. Describe it for 1 minute, shape, color, use, memories. Diego from Mexico talks about his yellow pencil. It is short because I use it every day. My uncle gave it to me at Christmas. I draw plans with it. A tiny object becomes a rich story. 7. Partner power, the no-stop game. If you have a language buddy, play the no-stop game. Sit face to face. Partner A talks for 1 minute. Partner B cannot interrupt. When the timer rings, partner B must answer with, "That's interesting. Tell me more about," filling the blank with a word they heard. Then partner B talks for 1 minute while partner A listens. Liang from China plays this game online twice a week. He and his partner laugh because they must listen carefully to ask a "tell me more" question. It trains speaking and listening. 8. Build a speaking ladder. A ladder goes up step by step. Your speaking ladder can look like this. Week 1, 1 minute alone, 5 days. Week 2, 2 minutes alone, 5 days. Week 3, 1 minute with a friend, 2 days plus 2 minutes alone, 3 days. Week 4, record a 3-minute story and send it to a teacher or friend. Write these steps on paper and color each step when done. Climbing feels good. 9. Celebrate mistakes as medals. Every mistake you make is proof you are brave. Keep a medal list. Write sentences like, "I said bide instead of bought on March 10. Next to each one, draw a small gold star. When you look back, you will see a page full of stars, your courage on paper. Amira from Egypt hangs her medal list above her desk. Visitors ask, "Why so many stars?" She laughs and says, "They are my English victories." 10. A warm closing. Speaking English without thinking does not mean speaking without care. It means trusting your voice. When you talk, people listen to the heart of your message, not the tiny grammar dots. Your daily 1-minute habit, your ladders, your medal stars, these tools turn fear into fun. So choose a topic right now, set your timer, and let the words flow like water. Small rivers can shape big mountains over time. Your English river has already started. Keep it moving, keep it clear, and enjoy every little splash along the way. Your journey is active and exciting. Speak today, speak tomorrow, and soon you will speak without thinking, just sharing, laughing, and connecting.